Ask for the truth on behalf of Karen Cortes concerning relationship issues. Going through a divorce at the moment, and there are kids involved, and just doesn't want the mistakes, previous mistakes, to affect the kids in any way, and just wonders if everything's going to turn out okay. Ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. We'll just move the cards to the side here, and I'll deal out 3 to see what is going on here for you there, Karen. The 3 cards we deal in this particular case is past, present and future. I suppose really in this particular case it's the recent past, so it's about a moon phase behind, about 28 days, about a month, where the immediate future, this 3rd card here, that is to do with a month ahead, and of course in the middle here is Karen Cortes right now at present. So let's just see what's been going on just recently. I suppose you could say we're establishing the situation, aren't we? It's the beginning of the story. And it starts around about a month ago, up to sort of right now, doesn't it? That sort of period. We'll just flip the card nice and slowly here, just to not to disturb its energy, just nice and steady there, and we'll just see what the first card is. This card that vibrates, of course, with the recent past, vibrates with your problem that you've got there right now, and it's connected to it. You've got the element of air. Notice they got the air signs, the zodiac air signs there of Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. I'll just place that just here. And really this is, I suppose, it just indicates that really what you should have been doing was seeking a union of mind and spirit. Trying to just come to some agreement with you and yourself, with you on the earth plane and the true you on the spiritual plane. I suppose really the element of air, of course, is to do with the communication, isn't it? So although we communicate with others, this is more about communicating with you and yourself, if you get what I mean. And this is what was really needed. Now, I sense that probably maybe you weren't doing that. And maybe that's why you feel the way you do, or you're in the sort of mess department that you're in at the moment. It's one thing to be communicating with others in the sense of arguing with others, or trying to fight your corner, or make your point, or whatever, or score a point or two, or whatever. I don't know. But certainly, nevertheless, it's really about harmony, isn't it, with oneself, being at peace with oneself. And maybe it'll add to a lot of soul searching. I don't know. Let's see what it has led to. We're going to part this second card here. This is representative of now, what's happening now. I suppose this is the most important card of all, isn't it, really, strangely enough. We'll just flip it nice and slow there and just see what it is, what its energy is there. The energy of seduction. That's an interesting development, isn't it? It just really indicates that passion and romance await right now. I don't know if you've got somebody else on the cards, or if there's somebody else who's been listening to you, somebody you've been socialising, and a male friend or something who's been. But I sort of do get that maybe that's what it is. The fact that everybody's seeking somebody else. He could be seeking somebody else as well, as an alternative to what we've got right now. Of course, we should have been seeking some union of mind and spirit. We should have been sort of trying to get to know oneself and where one stands in this situation. The passion and romance that awaits, though, just very soon, as in now. I always tend to focus on the chalice, the womb of the goddess, as if that may have something to do with the healing energy of the womb of the goddess. Maybe you're seeking healing or consolation with somebody else to talk about it with, and then of course get involved with and take it too far with. That's always the fear, isn't it? Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work, but nevertheless, like you say, there are kids involved, aren't there? Children involved, and that's always the problem, isn't it? I want to see what the immediate future holds here. I want to just see what vibrates there, because this will probably be important in the sense of what's happening between now and this time next month, between now and around about the 15th, 16th of August there. So let's just see. Yes, I suppose it's a sort of generic sort of thing to get away with each sort of card, isn't it? The energy of the winds of change, in the sense that your surroundings will be undergoing some form of transition, will be changing. Things around you will be changing. So although you have been changing and your situation has been changing, maybe you have changed it through your own actions. I sort of got here, but either way, whatever, regardless of that, nevertheless, those things around you will change as well, and people around you will change, and situations will change because of it, and transition in the sense you're going from one phase to another, from one situation to another. Will things turn out okay, though? That was, I suppose, one of the questions, wasn't it? The main question, to some degree, because we don't want certain people to get hurt there. Sadly, unfortunately, where hurt is involved, there's always somebody who's going to feel something, even if they don't actually get hit. They're going to feel it go past them, aren't they, in some way, shape or form? Or they're going to be an observer to something. They're going to be an observer to you hurting as well, which will hurt them. But of course, this transition, this change that goes on around you, maybe a change of scenery or something like that, I don't know. Maybe certain people moving out, or what I'm saying that, I don't know, but whether it mean your surroundings are undergoing, will be undergoing some sort of change. Why I'm sort of thinking maybe the person who you are sort of in with now and confiding in, may, as they're sort of nevertheless part of your surroundings, they'll change and move away, and you'll be sort of left with nothing, effectively. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I hope I'm wrong. I might be. It's just an avenue of travel in which my mind is wandering, if you get what I mean. Just an avenue of travel, in that sense, to view some sort of outcome or scenario, isn't it? That's the right sort of terminology there. With what we've got here, these cards here, want to see what is just really just maybe what comes after that. I somehow, Karen, want to pull another card here. I sort of feel as though maybe something's unsaid, or what happens after that change. What does it result in? Around about August, sort of September, sort of like 15th, 16th of September-ish, as we sort of add into the autumn sort of period, don't we? The fall, as you would call it, where you are probably. I'm just going to flip this final card here. I suppose you could say it's an overview, isn't it, or like an evaluation report or something, or something of that nature. I don't know. Notice there we've got from the Treasury, we've got the hourglass, and this really indicates that I suppose after the transition, after things change around you, time will be of the essence. You'll be working against the clock. I sort of sense it's sort of around about September-ish. You're gonna have to make a move here. It's either yes or no, stay or go, do or don't, or whatever. It's decision time, and you're going to have to move quickly. The sands of time will be running against you, in the sense as soon as they start turning, and as in soon you've turned the hourglass and the sands start falling through. It's okay. You've got plenty of time right at the beginning, haven't you? But that's just there to fool you, because there'll come a time when you haven't got plenty of time, and so you've got a limited amount of time around about September, or between now and September. You've got a limited amount of time to sort this out. Literally, time is of the essence to sort out whatever you've got to sort out, to get things balanced out. Seeking the union of mind and spirit is what you should have done. Now you're against the clock, as things will be changing, things around you will be changing, and you've got to adapt, you've got to shapeshift, and you've got to, if there's some form of ingenuity, or whatever you want to call it there, you've got to get through this. Although passion and romance awaits, that is there maybe to divert you from what you should be doing, and that may be classed as a hindrance in some regards, or of course it could be a saving grace. But time is of the essence to do what you have to do. Go well, stay well. But for now there, Karen, these cards have spoken.